Emma, and today I'm going to take you through a short routine which is great if you're suffering from sciatica, or this can help prevent you from getting sciatica as frequently or at all. It's going to have some stretch based exercises in there and some strengthening as well. So when you're ready, come and join me on the mat. And let's just start with our legs in this staggered mermaid position. So instead of having your legs crossed, if it's really painful, have them crossed. But if you can, start cross-legged and just take one leg and tuck it behind you. And don't worry if you can't bring both sit bones down, that's absolutely fine. And you should, or you may already feel a stretch just going around through the hip or through the glutes. And we're just going to take the arm, so say you have your right leg tucked behind, you're going to take your left arm. If your left leg is tucked behind, take your right arm, so the opposite, and just reach up and over to the side. And you should feel this lovely stretch going through your waist as you press your sit bones down. Stretch over to the other side. But this is also great, like I said, for opening out through those hips. And stretching through those glutes. You may find you feel a little bit of that pain, that pinching feeling. We're going to do some exercises for the lower back as well. Just keep switching from side to side with the arms. Let's switch over to the other side. You're going to feel each side is a little bit different, especially the side that's affected most. This side I find it a little harder to sit both sit bones down. And again, just take the opposite arm and reach it over towards your feet. So it's really important with sciatica as well, you take your time. You're not forcing the movement. Just keep switching from side to side with the arms, reaching over. If any of the exercises and stretches we do today are really painful, do make sure you back off a little bit and just have a little rest, join in with the next one. You want to be doing these regularly as well if you can. Just, it's not going to go away straight away, it may relieve it. You want to be preventing that as well. Okay, just swivel round. Also, if you have a strap or a band, resistance band, have that nearby as well. Maybe you can pause me and go get that. Don't worry if you don't. Bath rope tie also works good. Or some stretchy tights. Just feel around and bring yourself right to the front of the mat. Knees bent, feet flat. Knees aligned with your hip bones. And just hold on to the back of the legs. So often with sciatica, what's happening, we're getting a pinching and we just want to stretch out that lower back to help relieve and get rid of that pinching. So deep breath in. Exhale, we're just going to scoot back just into the letter C. Just really small movement. And slow to come up. And go again, just scoot back. This should be really nice. Should feel really nice to stretch out through that back. Let's go again. Scooping down. And come back up. Let's do that one last time. Scoop. And lift up. Good. Just slowly lower yourself all the way down to the mat. And just step your feet in a little bit closer so the heels are slightly more underneath the knees. Still in the same position, knees in line with the hip bones. Nice neutral spine to start. So it's like you've got a tiny bit of fruit, a grape underneath your lower back. So there's no extreme arching. And your arms are nice and long by your side, palms down. Just take a deep breath in and just start to flatten your back into the mat. Just tilting your hip bones towards you. And exhale. Release back to neutral. Again, deep breath in, flatten the back, and release. So you can stay with this. Otherwise, flatten the back, tilt the hips towards you. Start to lift up a little bit more. So you're going to feel a nice opening going through those hips at the front. Hip flexors, and roll back down. But this is also really nice mobility for the spine as well. Flatten the back, lifting up. So this is a great strength-based one, mobility, it's great for everything. Lift all the way up if you can into a nice straight line from your shoulders to your knees. And then roll all the way down, upper back to middle to lower. So it's this ripple going out. Go again, flatten the back, coming all the way up. Pressing into the hands, just hold. And roll. All the way back down. Let's go ahead and do that just one more time. Flatten the back, tilt the hips in, start to roll up. Again, you don't have to lift up too high if this feels too much. And slow to roll all the way back down. Back to neutral, lovely. Just take it, if you have a strap or a band, just take it and place it onto the bottom of the foot. If you don't worry, you can do this without, or you can skip to the last little bit that I do. But you're just going to place it more onto the balls of your feet, or foot rather. The other leg stays in the same position. And just wrap the band round a little bit, just so you've got a little bit of tension there. Relaxing the rest of the body. So your foot is flat at the moment, and your leg is just above the hip, straight up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, you're just going to push the feet, the balls of the feet away, pointing through the foot, and lower back down. So you're just pushing into the band, really small movement, push, and come back. And again, push the balls of the feet into the band, and back. Let's do that 3 more times. Push. And release. And again, 2. And release. And 1 more. And release. Just lower that leg, switch to the other foot. So again, really small movement with sciatica. Like I said, it's all about taking your time. Wrap the band up a little bit tighter if you want a little bit more resistance. And again, push. Let me pull the band up a little bit more. Push the foot away. And flex. Again, pushing into the band. Nothing else moves. And release. So this is going to give you a nice stretch down the back of the leg as well. Push. And release, as well as strengthening as you push that foot away. Let's go 3. And lower. Or flex. 2. And last one. And hugging in. Just take that band off. Just place it to the side. Just coming into a nice last little stretch. So just cross one leg over into a figure of 4. Flex your feet. This may be enough stretch already. Otherwise, you're going to pick up the second leg and just hug it in towards you. Just feel that opening through your hips, that stretch through the glutes. And again, this should give you a nice relief or release, helping to stop that pinching of that sciatic nerve. If you're more comfortable, you can do this on your forearms, fully lifted. You may even be standing. Just keep adjusting. You may have one leg slightly lower down. Let's switch to the other leg just to finish. Cross the other leg, flex your feet, hug that second leg in. And obviously the side that's more affected will be probably a little bit more difficult to hold, or if it's too painful, just release. Just keep breathing in through the nose, out through your mouth. Again, just adjusting if you need to. And release. Lovely. Just take the time to slowly bring yourself up. So hopefully that gave you a little bit of relief. It just helped to stretch out and strengthen a little bit. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. You may need to do this, well, you will need to do this more than once. Do it regularly, it will get better. And any questions, just leave them in the comments down below. Other than that, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.